Okay, so just a quick update about the MetalJesusRocks situation. It's been a few days since he issued the pending copyright strike, hence my video which I made on Sunday about him abusing the copyright system. And I've still not gone to his group. I don't know whether I'd even be let in. I don't want to go in because I know it's just going to be a load of his fanboys, and I don't want to be. I can do without the headache, quite frankly. You know, I mean, I can feel his eyes just burrowing into my soul just looking at that ridiculous fucking picture. Anyway, so I do know this is on his. Well, someone sent me a screenshot of it, and someone also commented elsewhere with this. And so basically, where are we now? His not the that there. The thing that he put in his group was from MetalJesusRocks. It's just in the middle here. There we go. He downloaded my video, re-uploaded 95% of it as his own, which it wasn't that much anyway, and also edited it and added other bits and pieces. And even then, you get people like, I understand someone told me that Susie Lou just comments over whole anime episodes, and those don't get taken down. If you look at Mark Dice, he does Brian Stelter impressions. He's a strange little chap on the CNN, and Mark Dice is the most incredible. Yeah, some of his stuff I do have to question. You cannot agree with some of his stuff, as you will see if you watch any of his stuff, but he does make an awful lot of good points about the Democrats. Anyway, if you watch his Brian Stelter compilation, he does one of those every year because he's done little bits of Brian Stelter along the way. He was a very sort of high-pitched talking chap, and it's absolutely bloody hilarious. And so he puts together a whole video, which is just these clips from CNN that he's done the voiceover for, a spoof voiceover, and they don't get taken down because they know it's fair use. I mean, quite frankly, given that Brian Stelter has a lot more reach than Mark Dice. Mark Dice has something like 1.65 million subscribers. Brian Stelter is on a little watched Sunday morning program called Reliable Sources on CNN, and he's got far less reach than Mark Dice. Anyway, so yeah, he could probably do with the sort of promotion anyway. Yeah, so anyway, just go back to it. So he re-uploaded 95% as his own, turned on ads for dollars, and claims it's fair use because he talked over it. Ugh. I don't think so. If that was the case, we could all re-upload massive portions of movies, TV shows, and other copyrighted material, talk over it, and claim fair use. Well, no, movies or TV shows, they're kind of a different kettle of fish altogether. But you haven't been out of your house in fucking years, so what would you know? Also, I didn't give him a copyright strike. I didn't. You fucking liar. You fucking liar, you fucking hippie. I didn't give him a copyright strike. I could have. Instead, I gave him a copyright claim, which gives him 7 days to figure out what he wants to do with it without damaging his channel. So yeah, it's basically it's pending strike. After 7 days, it turns into a strike, a copyright strike. In fact, as we go to my that's my YouTube channel content page, Metal Jesus shills for some old rip-off Sega games, etc. Pending removal. So according to MetalJesusRocks, the video contains copyrighted material and will be removed from YouTube. Well, I've already told YouTube it's a false copyright strike in the first instance. So so when it does turn into a strike, I will be contesting it. So we go to the monetization page. A copyright owner has issued a delayed legal copyright takedown complaint for this video, giving you time to review and respond before a copyright strike is issued. See details. So your video is scheduled for removal. Please review the info and actions below to avoid a copyright strike. Your video will be removed in 1 day. Well, I'm publishing this on the Friday morning. The email came through on the Saturday evening around about 8 p.m. UK time, and as I record this now, it's coming up to 10 o'clock in the evening on the Thursday. So when it says 1 day, it means sort of between 1 day and 2 days. So it gives me a load of actions to take. So yeah, there's no actions I can take. I have to wait for it to go to a strike before I can do anything, and then I will contest it as fair use, because it is fair use. I wouldn't just be uploading whole videos wholesale without doing something to make it fair use. This is what this jackass can't understand about it. So I sent him an email. This was on Tuesday morning UK time. So I'll zoom this in about it. As I look at it now, it's taking up the whole page on my whole screen. But it's taking up part of the whole screen. But I will zoom in so it cuts off his email address, etc. on mine. So, hello Jason, I think it's pretty clear that my video is just a spoof. In case there's one person out there who really did think you'd made a video for my channel, I've changed the description so that it's clear. I saw the group page where you said I'd used 95% of your video. I haven't used that much, and I've used a voiceover throughout, so it's pretty clear it comes over as a parody, which is fair use. Besides, even if I uploaded 100% of the video and overlaid it with a new voice track, look at videos like Mike. I know I mentioned this a minute ago. Look at videos like Mike Dice's Brian Stelz compilations. They're live, as in on the channel, and he can monetize them without getting a copyright strike. Hence, you are wrong on this one. I've also received a comment on one of my videos about how Susie Lou does a similar thing, again, which I mentioned, commentating on anime videos, but I haven't watched those as of yet. The only time I've seen Susie Lou is was it ReviewTech, that bitch of my girlfriend USA, and that's a pillar Tipster. It's your boy Tipster. He was a complete dick. I used to kind of watch him a little bit, and then he turned into a complete dick. So, stuff him. So he's moaning forever. He's going on and on and on about Susie Lou. He seemed obsessed with her. And for a guy who, as I understand, has a girlfriend, or at least used to when I watch your channel, or has a partner of some description, presumably human, why would you spend several hours a night doing live Twitch streams or whatever you do, live streams somewhere, rather than spending time with your other half? What's all that about? Maybe they want you in the other room on your own, who knows? You also said that it's a claim and not a strike, and so my channel is not affected. That is a mistruth. It is a pending strike. After 7 days, it turns into a strike. If you don't want it to be a strike, then you should retract it. And when it does turn into a strike, people will see that you have lied about it not affecting my channel. Much love. And then I sign it off. So I sent him that email, but he didn't bother replying. So then I mentioned it to YouTuber Radical Rick, who I thought might have some interesting insights on MetalJesusRocks' false copyright strikes. But, because I normally quite enjoy Rick's videos, I find them sometimes quite interesting as long as I know who the hell he's actually talking about. Sometimes I don't, so I don't bother watching those. As we look at it here, don't worry, I'm not going to play it. So, you can't get MetalJesus to do his thing. All he was bothered about is that the fact I have a join button on my account and a Patreon, even though nobody has joined and I have no Patreons. Looking at this, I put on here, I put a comment on this video, the hypocrisy of e-beggars being anti-MetalJesus. So he kills everyone. If you got that kind of stuff on your channel, he calls you an e-beggar. So to me, e-begging, and other people have agreed with me on this, e-begging is asking people to go to your join/Patreon page in vocal terms. Your mileage may vary. If it's any consolation, no one joined or patroned anyway. Besides, like me, you also have adverts. Isn't that the same thing as e-begging? I don't mind if anyone doesn't find the video funny, and I'm not trying to advertise, like some people thought I was advertising my channel on his when I just made a comment on one of his other videos about it. I'm just talking about the act of throwing a false copyright strike, and I wasn't advertising my videos on your channel. Had there been another way to ask your opinion on what MetalJesusRocks did, other than comments on one of your videos, I'd have done that. You don't have a visible email address. Sometimes you can put a business address on YouTube. Nor do you use your Twitter. He's not used it since 2019. And then I got a load of moronic replies from a lot of people. Pieta Jan, YouTube is a hobby, not a job. If you make money from your video, well, too bad. Just make videos for fun, blah blah blah, whatever. Aroika, monetizing a YouTube channel and getting paid ad revenue from Google, a corporation, is definitely not the same as receiving money from viewers. E-begging is allowing your audience to send you donations via Join, Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoins, all the other things. Ultimately, words are meaningless and action is what counts. Well, I doubt very much e-begging is an official word in the Oxford English Dictionary. I've not looked it up, but I'm pretty sure it's not. We could always ask Susie Dent from Countdown to give her view. I replied, Aroika, anyone can have an opinion on e-begging. We're in here, by the way. But to answer the comments from others, dislikes, because a lot of people moan that there are a lot of dislikes on my 2 MJR videos. But as I say, dislikes are a good thing because YouTube sees that as engagement. So if you're moaning that my video has a lot of dislikes, I'm fine with that. If you wanted to harm a video, you would just avoid engaging with it in any way whatsoever. As for the lack of negative comments on the video, because I said there's hardly anyone posting negative things on there, I will always take constructive criticism. But even today, which was the day I saw this video, which was a couple of days ago, I've had a few angry mob comments. Just basically people swearing a lot and calling me all sorts of names under the sun. So they will not get through to the channel. That's why I put it on, pending comments. I can do without the headache. I've got an awful lot going on in my life at the moment. I can do without the fucking headache. For one user on here asking why it disappeared from Atari Age, because I posted it on their group. Because you can usually post anything that's related to gaming on their Facebook group. It's a very good group. I highly recommend it. But they removed it because of those who commented on it. Again, the angry mob type. And again, as for my Patreon, I'm aware... Oh yeah, someone said my Patreon, even though, as far as I'm aware, I thought it was open. Someone said it's there, but it's not open for donations. I don't know. I'll put a link to my Patreon in this video. You can have a look at it. So, well, quite frankly, I mean, the fact, I had a lot of time for this guy before. Now I don't, and he's twisted things. He's got things all mixed up, and quite frankly, go. Well, do unsubscribe. Go fuck yourself, radical dick. In fact, I posted the video in quite a few groups. I ended up turning off comments in most of them because, again, they were just all the angry mob, and I can do without it. It got so late in the evening, I had stuff to do. It was Sunday evening, and I can do without the headache. And I don't want to have them ticking on overnight while I'm sleeping, only to wake up and see a whole barrage of shite to deal with. Well, I've got better things to do, so I just turn it off. And of course, you get people moaning about that. But the people who are moaning about me turning off comments and just moaning about the video in general, I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you think, because you're not giving me constructive criticism. I'm happy to hear it if it's constructive, but if you're just going to talk shite, I don't give a fuck. In fact, I mean, also in the Galaxy, I was a member of the Galaxy Sega group, I think it is, for one day. I joined it along with a couple of other Sega groups. Posted this video because it's about Sega games, and I got kicked out. I also got a ton of abuse from a Faith Johnson, whoever that is. Precious little fucker. I've got no faith in that Johnson. In fact, I got more faith in Boris Johnson. And just as I come to a close, I'll just give a quick heads up for Afro Gamer Dude, who again has made a brilliant video about MetalJesusRocks. I love this. It's for some reason it says I'm only up to about 13 minutes of it, but I'm up to about the 45-minute point so far. It's an 80-minute video. 50 reasons why MetalJesusRocks is still a phony. I love this. It's brilliant. I'll put a link in the video description below. Go watch it. The bit about false copyright strikes is about 30 minutes in. I put a comment in the description. About 30 minutes in. Sorry, I put a comment in his comments. So it's about 30 minutes in, and it's number 24, and about MetalJesusRocks and his false copyright strikes. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, in that pose that's come up as a random thumbnail. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. 50 things. In fact, I think there's more than 50. So, you know, it's value for money, and you've not paid anything. Brilliant. That's what I like. In fact, and in fact, MetalJesusRocks should like it as well, because as Afro Gamer Dude says, MetalJesusRocks doesn't like paying for anything. So I'll call it a day with this video, and if you want to have a look at my channel around about 8 PM UK time on Saturday, you'll be able to see whether or not that video does get taken down at all, and we'll see what happens. And again, I will make the I think I might make another video then when I'm disputing it. Why not? Because MetalJesusRocks, eh? You really are an absolute fucking liar. You're a horrible little man, and an absolute liar. But you don't care. You just don't give a shit. I would love your subs to go the way of Pro Jared. Just he was rising to the top, and then he fucked up, and then he just tumbled all the way back down again. There we go. Anyway, let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all the notifications, and cue Genesis.